What's going on, crew? Give me a second here. Hold up. There we go. Good to see you. Hold up, hold up. This should flip over. Alvi, good to see you. Philip, JP, Electric, Matt, King. Let me turn this down just a tad. Why is this not kicking over? That's weird. There we go. Good enough. Good enough. You guys hear me? See me clearly? Should be good. Should be good. I randomly go on YouTube and here you go. It's live. There you go. We call that serendipity, my friends. Let me turn down the music just a little bit. So, what's the game plan tonight? Well, I'm trying to get back into the flow of streaming a lot more. Obviously, we're doing it on YouTube, which is a little bit of a newer platform for me. But I want to do kind of a fun scrim game with some of the TSI students. Maybe we'll do a game review. Maybe I'll play a rank game. So we'll see. I'm kind of leading into the new season, which starts, I think, in like 2 days. I kind of really have been playing a lot of ranked, so I'm planning on going pretty hard this season, at least for the content side for you guys. My wife and I started playing Catan, and we love your videos, Philip. Thank you so much. Thank you. Daniel, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Let me double check. Copy link. So there is a game that is trying to be set up in the works. Let me make sure this is good. All right. Do you ever dabble in Cities and Knights, King? I do, yeah. So I'm actually a pretty good Cities and Knights player. Why is there two of you? Greetings, Stexy. Good to see you. Yeah, City Knights, it's a lot of fun. I'm actually pretty solid at it, to be honest with you. I'm trying to get one more player for this game. Scrims, one more for stream match. So we're gonna kick it off with a little scrim game, something a little fun, something I can chill with you guys. Nick, good to see you. Happy Tuesday. So typically, guys, I'd be streaming on a Wednesday. That's going to be kind of my new schedule thing. First live, good to see you, Pepper. But really cool situation happened. Somebody of the channel had tickets to the local hockey game here in Tampa. And we worked out a deal. I got the tickets. Kind of like a really cool deal for him, cool deal for me. So gonna go to see the Lightning. Should be fun. Should be fun. Hey, Dandy Crew, it's one of your... Hey, Dandy Drew, it's one of your Dandy Crew. Raj, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. The crew is always appreciated. Over the years of you guys showing up, supporting, through the highs and the lows of doing content, I'm super grateful. No. But glory on stream. 1 second, guys. Ash balanced dice. DK, you can join if you want, buddy. Dice. No. 1 second. No, 1 second. One second, guys. Did not expect to stream. Yuki, what's up, man? Yuki, do you want to play a game? You're in the squad. We need one more. You should join in. Will this game be recorded? I mean, it's going to be as recorded as... Yeah. I mean, it'll be here. You guys will watch it. We'll talk about it. Always glad to see you, buddy. Doctor, good to see you, man. Hope the channel's going well. Hot dub time machine. Dude, you've got some cool stuff going on, man. I've seen a lot of your content, some of the DJ stuff that you've been doing. Really cool. Drew, without considering yourself, who do you think is the GOAT of Catan? And I don't know if there's like a real answer to that. At least I don't think I can give an answer necessarily, because I think there's a few players that have reached greatness. To say like anybody's the best of the best, it's too early to say. Until we start getting some like back-to-back serious champions, people that have dominated for years in a particular scene, I just don't think anybody really has that title. Worse than being recorded, it's going to be live. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be chatting with you guys while playing the game. I mean, best case for you guys. Don't tell my boss. No worries, Yuki. Drew, without considering yourself, which streamer do you think has the best hair? I mean, let's be fair. I have hair. In fact, I'm a very hairy individual, which is kind of weird to say on stream. It's just I don't have a lot of hair on my head. And I actually do have hair on my head. It's just at this point in my life, I just keep it very thinned. I keep it bald. Who has good hair? I guess Dylan has pretty good hair. I mean, if you want to talk about streamers, I guess I don't really know Hugh's hair profile. Jack is practically like half a model. Jack Catan. You know, Catan's got some good looking fellas. Catan is still early to say, yeah, but I definitely think there's some people that have reached greatness. I would put my resume against just about anybody, but it's not my place to say. I'm sorry, taking another scrims. Come on in, man. All right, guys, we're going to start this game here in a second. How do I play this? So this game's going to be specifically with the TSI students, which, by the way, we are going to be doing another TSI, which is the Settlers Intensive, at the beginning of June. So in roughly about 5 weeks, I'm probably going to announce something in the next week or so about the signups for that. Though, to be honest with you, coming out of the last one, we've already got like half of it filled, which is kind of crazy that we had such a strong wait list. So if you're interested in potentially joining TSI, it's obviously not a requirement to be part of the crew, but we have a great time. We learn a ton of Catan in the process. Drew, Messi, Hugh, Ronaldo. You know, Hugh's got a lot of work to do, man. He's obviously done great. He's really done great, and he's got a lot of potential. I mean, I think he's one of the best content creators. You know, to be fair, there's not too many of us, but I think he's got a lot of room to spread his wings and really explore the game. Ranked games, in person, league games. How do you feel about Emeka Egbuka pick? Bro, I don't know what that is. Emeka. Bruh. Yeah, you're the go. We've been watching since sub. Thanks, man. It's been crazy. I mean, probably by the end of this year, we'll be hitting 20,000 subscribers, which is wild. All right, let me find out what's going on with this game. 1 second. We're trying to get one more. The goat of Catan should be called the sheep, in my opinion. Maybe very fast. Okay, I think we've got who we're looking for here. Ready up, squad. So give me 1 second, guys. We're gonna get this started. Is Bo in contention? Bo's fantastic, man. Yeah, Bo is. It's interesting because Bo has been predominantly over the board player. And I really think Bo was the first player that kind of went ahead of his time. But a lot of players are caught up, right? And but Bo really doesn't play that much, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, I mean, phenomenal player, good guy. All right, hold on, guys. Boom. All right, we got a game. Good luck. Have fun. All right, you guys ready? We're going to have fun with this one. All right. What's going on? Danny Crew, it's Danny Drew here, and we are back for another day of Catan. We've got, well, it's just Dandy, not Danny Drew. But here in the second position, we're also just playing a fun scrim game. I usually say Twitch, but it's funny, I'm on YouTube. So YouTube, say hi. Well, damn it doesn't work. It doesn't work because usually I say Twitch, say hi to YouTube. But now we're on YouTube. Maybe I can just say YouTube, say hi to Twitch. And then who knows? Maybe I'll post it on Twitch for fun or something. But all right, let's get zoned in. Let's have a good time. Second position, usually my favorite position if I don't know what to do. I feel like second usually has a lot to work with. But what's the sitch here? 695, pretty big spot. What's up, Lucas? Oh, snap. Hi, comment section. Yeah, there you go. Just say hi to the peoples. Wheat's kind of interesting, right? Like, we've only got the 3 and the 5. So immediately I'm looking at some of these 695, 845, which are very similar. But obviously I like the 695. It's the biggest spot, 3 unique resources. Then the big question is, does anyone take the 910? I think they're all in VC, by the way. 8510 is really good too, but then the question is, what do you do about the wheat situation? Man, also look at all these big spots. 694, 695, 845. Also, the best sheep over here isolated with the 694. Very interesting. But I think because there's so much wood and brick options here, I feel like the ore and the wheat are kind of special to me. I'm also looking at this 843, which is kind of fun, kind of interested. You know, ore, wheat, pretty good combination. But I do like the port situation on the 8510 here. But I think knowing these players, I should expect something like the 695. It's just such a good pick here. So let's place this out. Here. No, here. Here. And we don't really have anything, right? Like the brick gets locked in both cases. I guess we can play 810. But it's not great. There is the case of the 854 right, and we can go pick up this, and we just have good production. So let me think here. Hold on, guys. I think taking this 5 is pretty solid. Is there ever a case to go 810 as well? Brazil, hey dandy, not great wheat. Yeah, it's not the best. I like the 6311 to 114. I feel like that's just a nice combination. I mean, if you're not going to get a lot of wheat, at least this gives you some with the port flexibility. I'm leaning towards this 854, but the question is, do I go to the ore port? Does the ore port ever go like 843? I don't think so. I think there's way too many options to lose that port. But the question is it valuable? And I think it kind of is. It kind of is. Why don't we just, man. There is a potential taking this and this down to this, but then Carm. That's interesting. All right. For the sake of just having, I think, a flexible game here, I just don't think 8-10 goes, though. Okay, we'll go pick up an extra brick spot. I do think the ore is good here, but we're going to have fun with it. I think the wheat's pretty valuable. I think if we can get the 8-10, this 8 becomes a pretty big roll. We've got a decent amount of outs here, so I'm thinking 8-5-10, so bop, bop. Da, 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 da. I don't know what we end up getting here. We could go 11-4, which is kind of funny. Sheep port. Where's the wood port? I haven't even looked at the port situation. The problem is there, I think the 6-3-11 to 11-4 goes, though. It's a great spot with the 8-5-10, which probably should have taken that. 9-10-11. It looks horrible. It looks horrible. Maybe I can do something fun. Maybe I can do something fun. Are you sure the ones playing with you are not watching your live stream? What's up, Alex? I don't know. Maybe. They might be. No. They're probably in a chat talking it out, though. Interesting. 1 second, guys. Oh, man. Do I got to go into the chat? I don't want it to be a sweaty game. But I feel like they're going to be working their asses off to balance this board. The 9, 10, 11, it's not particularly great. I mean, maybe if I can get to like the 9, 10 and then to the 8, 3 and pick up the ore and then just try to work that angle there. But yeah, it's not particularly great. Now, if I get something like the 6, 11, 12, I'd be happy with that. But I don't think that would be ever open because like 6, 3, 11, you might as well just take the 6, 3, 11 over here. But then I guess if he points up, it kind of dissuades this pick. Yeah, I mean, this is... Yeah, fourth is so goated in this game. I think we're going to struggle. Jack. Actually, maybe 6-3 is not a bad idea. Because I'm assuming Ash is taking this. 6-3 ever an option? I just feel like the 9, 10, 11 is like too much. Too much sheep. What if we take 9, 10? We just play wood, brick, demon. 9, 10, point left, go to 8, 10, build around to the 8, 3. Let them all like kill each other. We'll make a couple trades for wood and brick. So that is not possible, VB, because these are all students of mine. It is not possible. Just letting you know. Okay. Oh my God. We were supposed to have a fun game and they're like out here really getting into the dirt of the pick. Well, hopefully he's going to try to leave something open. I think he just goes 6, 3, 11 up, or even right's not too bad. Everyone out there, I am very grateful, appreciative that you're here. Hope you've been doing well. Wood, brick, demon. It's the interesting pick. I mean, I wish I had a little bit more brick. Yeah, this makes sense. I mean, I'd even point, he's got the starting road. You could point left, though. I mean, you're not really risking much, and I think the upside's pretty good. Yeah, we're in a bad position here, guys. Do we ever take 6-3 and pray? Like 6-3, wheat port, go 8-10. It's not the world's, it's pretty bad, but it's not the world's worst situation. We can also go 11-4, which is kind of funny. Which gives us everything. I bet the table helps you get 3-1. All right, so what's our options here, guys? Let's think about this critically, right? We can take 9-10, which like 9-10's a road game, so 9-10 to 8-10, build around the 10 longest road. But the port game's not great. 11-4 gives us access to everything, but the production's not great. But if we get 8-10, that's actually not too bad because we get another source of brick. 6-3 gives us a lot more sheep, but really it's about the ore. In a way, like 11-4 is kind of similar. Kind of. It's like we go less sheep, but more ore, which I kind of prefer. We can also do 8-4, 8 to the 4. That'd be kind of funny. 8 to 4 and then go to 8-10. But then, man, we are just not looking like we're having a good time with ourselves. 10, 9, 11. Yeah, but it's not bad. It's not bad. I also think like potentially if we go 3, 10, 11, we get this spot. I mean, maybe we can make 11-4 work. 6-3 plow white. Yeah, but white starts with a road, and I think he's going to go for the 3-1. So I don't mind 6-3 here. Let me think. Okay. My thought here is we're going to pray that the 3's high roll. Also, we do have the ability to potentially connect. Now, the question is, do we go for the wheat port or the 3-1? I think the 3-1's better. Plus, he's going for the 11-4 anyways. Let's just do it. I don't know. Let's just do it. Who knows? Maybe we'll pull early Monopoly. I don't think red's ever plowing us, though. Like, I think we can go 8-10. Down to Brickport. Bro, Brickport is... There's not enough juice for the Brickport, man. All right, so what are we playing? I don't know. We're playing all 5 resources with some potentially good upside. Yeah, I think the play here is go to 8-10 first. I'm hoping that we can get that kind of quickly, get our wood and brick really cooking. And it's like if we can get 8-10 and then just kind of run around the right side of the board, the 3 is actually going to be just enough ore to keep our hand busy. The downside is that potentially this ore could be vulnerable early for Robs. Would you plow red? I probably would. I think the 9-10 is really good. But I also think him and I are in a tough spot. So if I can get an ally on the board, I'd rather do that. So my advantage is a few things. I don't think I'm ever the target unless they're just playing purely on rep. So there's that. The blocks, like the 5 could be a block, but again, like I think white and black need to recognize that they're the strongest. So like red and blue we're going to be blocking this 8 most of the game. White should be blocking black at a high frequency. Black is probably going to be putting pressure on white. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't see a situation where the 5 is going to get hit. Wow, and he left I think that's a mistake from YXL. Do we pop, chat? Do we pop? I think if we can pull Monopoly or Road Builder, I'd be the happiest person of all time. Not too happy about it. Oh, all right. Look, if the 3s roll, we're gold. What do you think? Do you think yeah, well, the 3s are actually kind of bad too because that's the source of wheat for white, black. I'm kind of shocked he didn't go up here. I think he's got a good ability to get the 3, 10, 11. So I'm a little shocked about that. Oh, man. Maybe we just save for a city. Let's go 3. Yeah, but we need to block the 3 and then have the 3 roll. That's the situation here. Wow, imagine I get army in the setup. The thing, too, is there's a lot of wheat on this board because not only did they both, I think they started with the 3. No, well, black did. No, the 5 rolled. So, yeah, I mean, there's at least 6 wheat on the board. I think red was scared he might not get the breakport fast enough. He doesn't need the breakport. He's got, the thing is, like, it makes no sense because he's got a ton of wood. He can go get the 10, so he's got like double wood, double brick. I don't think he needs it. I really hope red doesn't try to do this big plow situation on me. Oh, man. So I'm going to see if I can steal a card here. Do I hold here or do I pop, chat? I actually think the hold's not too bad. But then, like, what? I'm looking for a 5 and another 3. We can pop. Yop is great. That's what we want to see. There we go. There we go. I think maybe what we'll do is we'll probably yop for the city, just because that 854 is such a huge production boost. Nah, I think my game here, guys, is I want to just get utility. I think I'm going to just try to... Yeah, this is great pacing, right? Because black's already a massive target, I think, in this game. Oh my God, let's go. All right. This is great. Now I need to see maybe if I can pedal off this wood. I guess wood. He doesn't have the brick though, right? Because the 4 hasn't rolled. Black has all city materials. Yeah, black's a big problem. And it's even worse now that he gets a 3, 10, 11 because it's like now he's a road threat. This is the thing I think red had to realize, that leaving this spot open just gives both white and black a lot of opportunity, which is honestly terrifying. It's not what you want to see. It's really not what we want to see here. Okay, so 5 or 3, we might be able to build a city. Now, the thing is, he could try to plow me here, but I think much better is he doubles back to the 3, 10, 11. Again, I think solidifying that ability for him to dominate road is really important. Going for the 8, 10 makes, it's not that great for him, right? Like, he gets a little bit more wood. He doubles the 10. But I think dominating this spot here, picking up a source of wheat would be better. Like, he should, if he has 2 roads, he should double back here. Hey, Drew, thanks for streaming. I hope all is well with you in real life, and the best of luck at the video game. Thanks again for putting on the effort. Hey, no worries. I appreciate that. Why? So I think we have to kill this here. Woo! Oh my God. Oh my God, here we go. Obviously, the early city's pretty big. I think he's got to hit. Yeah, this is wild. I mean, obviously, we're in a good spot. I think this, it does make sense, right? Because that just rolled. That city might be a pain. I have to get that city, though. It's very strange, but that's okay. I think the funny thing is, I think if I was in black's shoes, I totally think black would be, I don't know. This seems a little strange to me, but I think black's got the strongest setup by far. We definitely need some rolls here. So I guess I could do this trade with black potentially. Yeah. Hey, all right. We need the 4 here. Table talk's part of the game. For sure, yeah. Do you ever find the I'm not winning chat tiresome, or it's just part of the game? It just depends. I mean, it's all about potential, I think. But obviously the city's huge for me. But I guess it's like it's a case of balancing the game a little bit. I guess, you know, if the 3 keeps rolling, I mean, we're in a fantastic spot. But I don't think between white and black, like they should be buying a lot of devs once they get settled down. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. Red. I don't think he should though, but be interesting if he does. No, I mean I don't want to feed him a city here. Yeah, like the thing for red is that he has to start focusing on his road game, right? Like I don't know. I think his life's going to be a lot more difficult if he doesn't get to the 3, 10, 11. Like he's already this road's already actually kind of hurt his game a little bit. Also, it's a little interesting because like I'm the only. Oh my god, this 3 is. All right, I take it all back. I'm winning. I'm winning. I mean, if that's going to be the case, then geez, Louise. I hope YXL sells his wheat for a good price here. But now, see, they all have devs, so I'm going to be in a situation where they're just going to be throwing knights on us. Wow, is it possible for me? I think who do I hit here? I think it's got to be white for sure. Oh, double dev. VP's great. Come on, give me a monopoly. There you go. All right. So put on the 5, roll a 4. This 3's been fantastic. Wow. Okay, I take it all back. In light of recent events, we're winning the game. And you know, but you know, sometimes this is the way it goes, right? You take a gamble with like 6-3, saying like if the 3 rolls, we're in a good spot. Called a shot like the great Campino. Well, look, here's the secret. Think of it this way. If on average you pull 6 devs per game, like that means every other game on it, you know, you're going to pull a monopoly. Oh, bro, go get the 3, 10, 11. Bruh, what am I dealing with? Damn it. Damn it. It's, I mean, I guess doubling the 6 is not bad, but I think white actually has a real shot for road if he gets the 3, 10, 11. That's fine. That's fine. To be fair, we never could have done it if red plows. Yeah, but I think that's, yeah. We're going to pray the 4 does hit. No, he's not even going for it. We got a lot of people watching. Do I ever drop the road or do I get risky here? I think I'm going to just risk it. I mean, I guess I could port for the road, but I feel like the wheat in hand is good. 8's blocked. Use your mono. So here's the deal. I guess I could drop the road, but like, what does he have? Like YXL just has wheat. He's got 1 brick. I don't know. I think he's going to go for the settle here. Big block. Imagine if we could get away. Now, here's the deal. If I can get to the 3, 10, 11 myself, I will. So that's my goal. If I can roll like double 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, if I can find some way to get over 3, 10, 11, then okay, fine. I will. I just don't think it's happening. Hey, Drew, do you still listen to music on CDs? I do not. That's so bad. That's so bad, though. I also think if he has road, maybe he just goes 3, 10, 11 himself. I think here, in the event that we have a dead hand, he can plow, but I think if he can take the 3, 10, 11, he needs a lock road. Lock road. Actually, it'd be fair. If he doesn't lock road, then we can just take road ourselves. So he should extort me here. or the 3-10-11 or the 8-10, and then find a way to get over here. Because he's got a bunch of brick. He's got the wheat. He should have the sheep. Oliver, thank you so much. See these nuts. Thanks, man. I think it's a little bit too much for him to plow, but the thing is, because they're all playing in chat, I'm sure they're talking about it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure they're like, oh, you should plow him. Honestly, the ore port doesn't, it's not even that good for me. Wow. Yeah, that sucks. I'm gonna wait till he throws out. Sure. I think here I just hit Ash. Oh, baby. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. And then I think here I can just do wood for brick. Sorry, wheat for wood, which could be attractive to Majora, especially now that I'm hitting his 3. What's nice about this too is now that the ore is open, maybe there's going to be some mono potential, especially with these 8s. Oh no. I can just lose a wheat. Actually, don't lose the wheat. Wheat's kind of valuable here. They're all in chat. Yeah, so they're in the TSI, by the way. Yep. Interesting. Keeps blocking the cards that we have, right? Typically, if I'm playing in voice, I'd say like non-steal for non-steal here, because they probably assume I have a knight. He steals a sheep. He needs the wheat, though. Yep. Okay. So very interesting to note, too. Every 8 is 3 ore, right? So like 8-8. Oh, and we have the ore port. That's diabolical. Endo, good to see you. Drew, what is your job before Catan? What do you do for a living? So, I'll pace him a little bit here. I kind of like the idea of getting the 2 cards. Plus, there's a lot of brick on this board. Okay, he just devs. Bro. Okay, does he solo me? I don't think he does. I mean, based on the logic, there you go. I was going to say, based on the logic, Ash has 2 down devs. So I do, I work in the agency space related to sales. So, like, essentially sales consulting. So I help agencies in terms of their sales process, hiring, training, coaching. I've done that actually for quite a long time. Bro, just hit the 8, man. Hit the 8, dude. Come on. All right. It's always the 8 for red here. It's crazy. It's wild. That's okay, though. That's okay. We do have a monopoly. You know, the one thing that's funny about this, though, is that the monopoly is actually like, if I have a monopoly, you also want to block the resources that I'm going to. Yeah, what do I want to do here? I have to, unfortunately, hit black here. Yeah, he's probably going to steal that. Like, you want to essentially, like, blocking the 8 serves 2 purposes. A, it stops the 2 players that have a strong position, but also, if the 8's rolling, I can't mono the ore. So from that standpoint, I actually just think it's a good block. Probably see the 5 here. Ideally, we lose the... Did you go to university or college, do your job? I went to school for economics, but it wasn't necessarily related. Yeah. I think honestly, if Ash gets momentum here, we're in a lot of trouble. He called out. Yeah, these are my students, man. They know how I play. They know how I think. I'm not going to table talk, but Black's got you there. He knows. He knows. They also know I pull monopolies at a pretty high frequency. Well, that was the best situation for him to block the 5 and steal the wheat. I mean, I'll take my ship back. I mean, it's to settle. It's to settle. Bro. We will. Hey, that's what we're talking about. Majora. Now, see, it's a. How does Majora win the game here? That's my question to you: is how does Majora win this game? I'm not entirely sure. I'll do 2 cards, but I can do that. It's a pretty good deal for me. Hey, bro, let me get this class of yours, and I'll never make that mistake. I mean, we're going to be opening back up in about 5 weeks if you guys want in. All right, I hope he's got a knight. Knight would be perfect here for red. Because I think he's incentivized at the 8 here. Hitting the 6 is just not the way. Like, I think the 8 or 3 is a fair block. Bruh. What's your win con here? I do think I'm going to have an army play. This is wild. This is wild. I feel it's a road sync. Yeah, maybe, but I don't have that much space. I have 8-10. I have 8-3. Like maybe it's going to be road, but yeah, I mean these hits by like he doesn't understand. He's also getting smushed by black, you know. Like in a sense, like he also shares that 5 with me, which is one of his critical hexes, and the more he's hitting me, the less I can protect it. So it's weird. Like he's giving black the ability to pace army. He's giving black the ability to go for road. But it's okay. Now that we got the 5, I'm pretty happy. I think here, like, I think the 6 is a good block. I've taken a lot of abuse. I don't think I get soloed here. Maybe if they put me on 2 VPs, I'm on 5. But then you can make the same argument for black with potential road. Thank you. Jeez. Cosmic, good to see you, man. Love you, Dandy. Good to see you streaming, posting. Congrats on your Worlds run. We're proud of you. Thank you so much. Lots of 7s, yeah. Between the 7 and also all the other shenanigans. Very strange. But then again, we got a mono, right? It's hard to complain when you have a monopoly. We can accept. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate all the love and support. It's really been amazing. I think I think what we need to do is be ultra patient with this monopoly here. That's a lot of wheat. So he has 4 wheat, right? He's got red. I would do something like this, which just gives me the ability to potentially get the ore port down. But now the problem is if the 8 rolls, he is stacked. Dude, no, man. I wasn't going to mono in that situation. I just wanted to pop a D. Okay, so he's got 4 wheat at least. So it might be the situation, like best case here, we get like a 5 to roll and then an 8 to roll, and then we take the ore. Ariel, good to see you. It is a viewer game. Hey, Dandy, hello from Argentina. Nice mono. We are very patient. Very, very patient with this Monopoly. We need some aids here. Okay, all right. I do think we're going to potentially take... what is this? Interesting. They just gave us city. We're going to keep one of these. Do we just book it and try to get another? I think I have to go for maybe this. Okay. That's a brutal. Okay, break is good. There's a lot of ore here. Unfortunate 7. Very unfortunate. Thank you so much, guys, for the support. I see why you got blocked. Your account called Dandy. They're afraid of Dandy. Yeah, it's very strange. Very, very strange. I do think, to Red's credit, he's doing very well. I think he's got a great setup. Obviously, with the mono, though, we have a lot of potential. But yeah, we're getting hammered here. Luckily, he doesn't really have a good play. So I'm blocking this 10 to see if I can slow down the devs. I know he's got the ore. He's got the wheat. So this 10 would be a monster problem for us, right? He gets to pop twice from that. And that we do not want. I mean, also, I think white's in a good position here. Yeah. It's a lot of wood. Unfortunately, we don't have a port for it. I really, really think white would just be doing so well with the 3, 10, 11. Though if we keep 7ing out, we're going to find ourselves in a world of pain here. So there is a wood here in his hand. Yep. Yeah, I think I got hit a little bit too hard. I was going to kind of throw a little funny stuff to YXL, but I won't do that. Do you remember when he monoed? Yes, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Wow, look at this guy. Look at this guy. What's kind of nice here is that Ash, he can only, I mean, he might have a knight, but we can still pace him, right? And the 5 definitely gets hit here. Hey, Danny, I saw how to, in some video, place mock settlements. Or so the mock settlements are part of a thing called 2 sheep. That's so bad. We have nowhere to go with all of this stuff. He's probably flipping a knight, so he's got 2 sheep into something. So what we need here is we need essentially a settle for 5. City is 6, 7. Road settle. Like, we're going to just need a monster turn here. Yeah, there's been many interesting controversial videos for sure over the years. I just don't think I get hit here, but I don't know anymore. Why not pace army there? Because I want to have protection, right? The problem is if I flip a knight, that's a great roll for us. I want to be able to move it off the 5, right? It's like I flip a knight, he flips back on the 5, and then I don't have a way to play my knight. So it's kind of lame. We're not seeing a lot of 6s either, which is a little unfortunate. Yep. Yep. Remember what I said at the start of this game, right? I think my goal was for me to fight army and for Red to fight road, and we just couldn't get it together. What's the block? I need the 8 to be open. The 3 is such a problem here too. I think I have to block the 3. I got some roads here. I need this to potentially pop. Black can double play. Yeah. Black has had the best position from the start of this game, unfortunately. So now we have to pray we don't 7 again, which I think our game is over if that happens. Interesting. I'm trying to get some cards here so I can fight. He needs to start thinking about the road situation too. Okay, he's popping, which is interesting. So I have to hit Ash here. That's great, especially if we can roll a 5 here, settle. We need a 5. Okay. I think in this situation, we need to take the settle here and pray. It's not ideal, but I think we got to look for like a big ore port play eventually. And then maybe we can drop a road. Do we drop a road this way? Is there a difference? Road. Well, here we might be able to connect this way. So I kind of like it. All right, ore port's live. Yeah, I think we're going to get double played though, unfortunately. Red is throwing. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think my position was ever that great, even with the early city and the 3s rolling. But you know what? It is what it is. 1 second, squad. Well, that's a plus here. I don't get it. I mean, at most, I'd be at 6, right? 2 roads, I get to 8. Always frustrating to watch. They're always so scared you can play a certain way. Well, they're all in VC, but I mean, I think they should have seen the strength of the setups here, right? Like Black is clearly in a very strong position. He's got literally everything with the exception of the 3. So it's very strange to me. Very strange play. Any good tips from playing from behind? Yeah, man. So it really depends on like, it depends on which arena, right? If you're playing in like over the board, you definitely got to use VC. I wanted to not play in VC, Lucas, just to chill with you guys. But I didn't expect this much heat, to be honest with you. I really didn't. It's a little wild here, but unfortunately did lose. You know, look, the ore mono could be a big deal here, right? I think you've got to put on the 6. There you go, man. There you go. We're not out. We're not out, by the way. Like a couple 8s, like double 8 and a 5 or something, we can really cook. But I don't think I can take him on army here. Yeah, I think it's always about having that like don't give up mentality. Hey, look at that. Okay, there's a lot of ore there, but I don't think we take it. What's going on? What's going on? All right. Well, if I'm not going to get a deal here, I'm like, this is crazy. Crazy talk. Okay, we're just going to drop the road. Like okay, that's pretty good. So is there like a monster play here with the ore port, like settle for 6, road, city? There might be. You got to play the ore mono. I'm saving up for it, guys. If we can get like double 8 here, there actually might be a winning play. I got to stay focused here because I don't want to get too tunnel visioned. But I think we've got an interesting shot here. We got to pray that he can activate. And I wonder too if he has the mono, does he rip wheat? He gets like 4 wheat maybe. No. Beard is looking majestic. Thank you so much. Do you think people cause you? Do you play different optimal elites to someone victim? It's interesting. Like I've learned to change my play style over the years to deal with reputation. Like I have to come in with a completely different mindset, honestly, which is fine. I don't mind doing it, but it can be tough sometimes for sure. But look, you know, you can win massive events, even dealing with reputation. All right, we need a settle here. We need actually 2 8s back to back would be the moneymaker for sure. That's a mono all day. Yeah, I think we're going to be looking for this or mono. So it's like double 8 would be absolutely disgusting here. Wow. I think they're scared of the monopoly. That's wild. I do think we're going to rip the or here if the 8 rolls. So it's settle. Man, double monopoly could be sick here. That puts us on 7. Road for 8. We need an 8. We need an 8 or a 4. 8 or 4 would be insane. Oh my god. Oh. And what's crazy too is he even ported 3 of his or there. There's still 6 or in play. Eight, 4 back to back is massive for you. Something tells me they're going to do some weird or thing. Like I'm at 4 points, guys. I don't know if 8 could be winning. I guess 8 settle. 8 is what, 6? It's a ton of ore though. It's 5 extra ore on the board. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. You're killing me. Killing me. I gotta put it here. Oh. Jeez. Bruh, we're dying. We're dying on these 7s. You're killing me. All right, well, at least the 3's being blocked. I think we can... I'm going to get hit here, too. And what's crazy, too, is White's not getting hit at all. White is not getting hit, which he settled for 7, rode for 9. Oh, man. That's why I lose all the time. Wait, why you are putting him on 8 road for the win? Why didn't you just mono? I think I had to be patient here. Like, I think I have to be patient. I feel like if I mono, I lose everything. What is going on? Why? What is going on here? Hey, at least there's even more ore on the 8. This is wild. Paul, what's good, man? I'm not a fan of how this is being played. Hey! Unfortunately, though, we need an 8 here. Oh my god. 1 more 8 for the boys and girls. That'd be sick. We need 1 more 8. Or 5. Anything just to give me some life here. 4 would be sick, too. 4 is incredible. I swear, I'm going to flip a shit if I 7 again. We're going to flip it. What's up? Choke the 22 card hand. Never forgetting it. That's brutal, man. I don't understand. I do not understand why black is getting so much value here, unless he can take road here, which I'm fine with that. Like if YXL can take road, But even then, 2 roads just wins for black. Like, I'm kind of shocked. 4 is win? Is it win? Settle for 6. City, city. I don't know what he's doing there. Oh my God, is it win? All right, we're just gonna rip. Right? Okay, hold on. Is this win? Oh my God. No way. So is it, there's settle? Oh my God, is this actually win? No way. Hold on. Okay, so let's drop a city. I think it's win. We need a settle. So we're gonna definitely take road here. Is it win? Or am I just dumb? I don't. Did I mess up? No. Because I can only settle one more time, unless I totally messed up. Settle Double City Road. Hold on. Wait, I might be dumb. Never mind. No, I'm short. God damn it. You guys lied to me. Should we just drop a road here? But we took all the ore. Maybe I should have settled there. What do I do here, folks? Do I drop the road? Because he needs 2 roads, right? But he's got no cards. But I feel like he can manufacture 2 roads. Yeah, so let's just do this. I guess the connect's not bad. Yeah, the settle was probably better. All right, we're going to hold here. Connect. 1. So how many roads would he need? He'd 1, 2. It doesn't matter. If he connects, he gets it anyways. I think it's better to hold here, right? Because if he drops 3 roads, he gets it. Versus, like, if they steal an ore, I get a free card here. To dirty. There's 0 chance. 0 chance. Well, isn't the case, though? 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I guess we could technically do it. Bro, I should have listened to you guys. I wasn't even calculating. I thought we just had it. I think in hindsight, then, I think it was better to probably get my points down first and then worry about road. Yeah, pop with 5 ore. Yeah, I think that was the better play. Okay, everything wins here. Though they're probably going to feed road, right? Because he needs 3 roads and there's a ton of brick on the board. I guess this is okay, but then, like, can we even win the game? We need to pull a VP. Because we just go to, what, 7? Settle for 8, city for 9. We need a VP for the win. And then what's his road? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's the issue. When I connect, with 3 roads, he takes it anyways, right? So the connect, I don't think actually mattered. Yeah. I think we messed that up a little bit. You had pop with 5 ore. I think in hindsight, I should have tried to get the point there. We need a 7. I don't know what. I guess Majora has a play here. What's their situation? If we connect 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, we needed that 8. I think that 8 was our opportunity. There was also maybe a play to cut down the middle of the board. That would have been interesting. If I get hit here, you know it's busted. You know it's twisted. It was a good play. We had a good time with it. I think Majora, I think if he went 3, 10, 11, but I think the situation here is like the player who has the best setup, bruh, he doesn't need the 10. His production's insane. Should have listened to you guys. I should have known. It didn't feel right. I didn't see the win. But who knows? It would be interesting to go back and see if the next pop was a VP. Yeah, I see what you're saying there for sure. Your max short is 12. We can do it, but we needed that A. I think leaving that A open. Who blocked the 8 there? Ash, yeah. It was a good shot from us. I guess maybe if we can get like a VP, we go to 8. Yeah, Majora, there's 0 chance you can. Bro, hit the 8 here, brother. Hit the 8. Like 8-3 just wins. Please, he's on 9. He's on 9. I don't mind that. Yeah, he's just got a lot of ways that he can do this. Yeah, this is so risky because it gives him more rolls. I think here what we'll do is we'll try to get the settle down and then try to sneak road. Okay, we're just going to go for it. We just got to pray he can't. He doesn't have a winning roll. He's got, what, 5 cards, so 3 sheep and a bunch of brick. We need an 8. Oh, my God. Oh. You can't win, Majora. I don't think you can win, brother. Imagine we get like 4-8 here. I know that's winning for sure. Actually, because we can port the ore, we can settle and then take road that way. But I think he's going to drop a bunch of roads. So our connect is what? 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh my God. I think that's win. I think that's win. That's crazy. He has to drop roads here. They got to be screaming in chat. GG Black. I mean, maybe. Can we settle city pop? We have settle, pop, nothing else. Do not talk about 7s here. Please. Wait, is this game? Is this game finally? Because I need what? So I need, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I need 4 roads and a settle. Is this game? Oh my God. Why? Why didn't you just drop a road? Why didn't you just drop a road? I thought he was dropping the road. Bruh. Oh my God. I don't know. I don't even know what to say anymore. I thought you were dropping the road, homie. Well, it would make, the thing is, it would make total sense. It would make total sense because A, he opens up a settle spot and he locks road. And he had a handful of cards. Like, I think we would just, like, what's the best case here? Because we can settle for 8. There's not even a double pop here. I mean, we'd have to double pop and pray we pull VPs, but even then, if he drops 1 road, I think it's over by black. If I'm black, I'm pissed. I don't know if that was a masterclass. I don't even know. I feel bad because I feel like GG, well played. I said it wasn't. I did not say. I called them on. Yeah, yeah, you did. Threes. My God, you guys are coming in here. 1 second, chat. I think, all right, so we need to inspect a few things. Yeah, we get those rolls apparently. I don't know. No, Red's a good player, but he had cards. I would think he would be incentivized to drop the road, but maybe he didn't have it. Ooh, okay. I think I should have seen it if I could get a deal to give. Yeah. So exactly, YXL. So I was actually going to say this here. I think this is one of those situations where it's almost like the board is forced to feed you because, like, you tell them. I mean, I guess if you know my hand, I don't know if I'm Ash, I'd be giving you cards just to clear road because I think Ash wins most of the time on his turn. But there should have been a way between the three of you to drop a road. It makes sense for you because it opens the settle. Also, I mean, what you could have done is you could have you could have yacht for an ore and a wood, drop a road there, and then maybe get some rolls next turn to get a city with the 2 ore in your hand. But yeah, I think you just got to see you lock road at that point. And I don't think I have a way to take it. I think my max is 12. Let's go back to that mono play because that was high chat. Run it back. We can run it back. We can. Though that was just stress. Let me just see where's the monopoly at. Guys, I appreciate you being here. Hopefully that was fun. Are you gonna do a viewer match? So we did some viewer matches last time. I might run it back here. So let me see the play here. Man, that was perfect. 4 on this roll. Okay, so we have city, 2 cities and a settle. And then we can just take road for the win later. I kind of like that. So we city here. That's 8. Yep. We city again. 6-3. Yeah, I think this road was a mistake. I think we need to get our points down and figure out, do we just win with road? Versus the way I did this, I don't think was very good. Yeah, so I think we can settle pop and road. Road. Yeah, and then we settle with this hand, then we pop. So let's see what the next dev was. No one bought a dev? No one bought a dev. We'll never know. We'll never know. Dice stats, threes were great here. Insane. Activity stats. Yeah, we took, actually, we didn't take the most robs. Did pretty well there. And then as far as dev stats, I mean, still lots of VPs, mono, road builder. Road builder wouldn't be that great for us, honestly. Sin, what is good? Fun watching, huge hands. So let me see here. Do you ever set a weak port? I did see that. I think there's pros and cons to both. I guess like the 5 becomes a free card. That's probably the smarter play, thinking about it. Just drop a road here. But the problem is if I drop the road with that hand, then I don't have the pop. So I think the correct play was to city, settle, maybe pop, and then if I get the VP, I win. I think that was probably the better play there for sure. Hey, Majora. What's up, Cypress? Good to see you. Yeah, so I think Majora, the biggest thing there was going for the 3-10-11 when you had it. Because it opens up a lot of possibilities for your position, right? It's just good to get space, right? Like you're taking away points from black. You're contesting a win condition, which I'd say right now you're probably not getting army. And you're probably not getting road either. So it's like, do you think you can build a 10 with this setup? And it's kind of tough, to be honest with you. So yeah, I think 3-10-11 would have been amazing for your game. Like you pick up a lot more sheep and you run to the sheep port, you fight road. It's a no-brainer for sure. Yeah, the 6 was kind of funky, didn't it? Yeah, it rolled a little bit early on. So that was actually a TSI game. So I think we're going to do one more. um, I think. All right, let me see here. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm coming. Copy. 1 second, squad. So I think I'm going to do one more game here. They're probably going to light me up. I'm going to get beat up here for sure. Hold on. Fast. So I'm going to do one more game with the crew here. Okay, speed. Perfect. All right, you guys see this here? I apologize, I'm not reading the comments. Okay, I got you bricked up. Thanks, man. I like it. The roadblade could have been mine. I think so. Yep. All right. We're running another game here. And I apologize, I haven't been able to see all the comments. All right. What's going on? Danny Crew, it's Andrew here, and we are back for another day of Catan. All right, we've got a fun, I guess you call it a viewer game. We're doing a little scrim with TSI, and we're also live on YouTube. So a little bit of a different vibe, you know, kind of moving away from Twitch, but here we are. So I'm glad to have you here. And we are in the 3rd position. We just had, I don't know, I'd say that was a pretty wild game, guys. They need more practice. These guys are great players, man. I think the mono was huge. The 3s were huge in our last game. You know, and I think if YXL just found a way to get a road down, I'd probably lose I definitely lose the game. So it's like, this is the thing. I've talked to somebody about this recently. It's like the margins of like all the different phases of the game, the placement phase, the middle game, the end game is its own thing, right? Like, how do you maximize the end game? So many, I would say honestly, the best players are going to outplay you in the end game. They're going to get better trades. They're going to find ways to not get blocked. They're going to find optimizations to get to the 10 points. I think that was just an in-game mistake not to drop the road from the board. And it's not just YXL. It was, I think that was the board had to see that. And if anything, I think Ash had to see that. Hans, good to see you. What's the situation? We haven't even looked at the board here. We got Orclump. 8, 10, 5 is kind of a vibe, right? Best sheep, best wheat, maybe get some of the ore on the way back. I really like that. It depends what they like, though. I think 693 is a pretty reasonable pick, but I think this is a great pick for a 3rd for us, potentially, because there's a lot of outs, right? Like 693, 6311. I actually love that pick, primarily because we go 6311 to 114, and then we kind of solve our wheat problem. We also get the 3-1, and then we can point left to like the sheep port or something, which is pretty good. It's hard to assess. It is hard. I agree. I think the mono was game changing for me for sure. I think Major, if you go back and watch the stream, I needed a very specific, like, I needed the 8 into the 4. And essentially that's what happened. Even then, I still didn't have it. And I misplayed that hand, but I like the 9-5-10's interesting, but I don't see the value. I think the 3 unique resources here are a little bit better. Like, the wood is kind of rare, though. That is true. So maybe it's an 8-4-10 angle. You know, we can also consider playing off the wood port. So something like 8-4-10, go wood port. You know, you got the 4, which doesn't get blocked as much. But we just have to see what we're leaving. I'm going to use the restroom really quick. This is on fast, by the way. I'll be right back, crew. Give me a second. All right. YXL taking a sweet ass time. And by the way, it is worth noting we did not join VC. So we had 3 players in VC and we were not, which I think in my game it's a massive disadvantage. Yeah. What do we think? What do we think? Here. We can go here, and I feel like so many options. Like 6 5 11 8 4 10 Woodport works pretty well, but then we're lacking sheep. I think here and here becomes a problem. So what's the sitch? Do we have a bunch of development card players? We do. Maybe on the basis of that, we just go 8 10 4 and try to make the Woodport work here. Because I feel like we're not going to get maybe the best where we cheap. How about 8 4 3 6 9 3 towards a sheep port? My intuition is screaming at this 8 4 10. I mean, 6 9 5 is okay, but I feel like we just have a lot of outs here. We can even try something like 6 5 11 left, and maybe we can get this spot. Let's just try it. Hey, Drew, what up? What up, homie? What's going on? So really cool. Bricked up here. He actually just won the Boston qualifier. So really big congratulations to Michael. What are your plans? Wood for days, baby. And not lose to the OWS players. These nuts. What up, Big J, Jimbo? I wonder, was it actually worth it? Because, like, what is Ash going to get here? Maybe lock the ore for you. I don't know. I think if he can take like someone like the 9, 10, 11 up here, he does lock the ore, which actually it's pretty decent, pretty good. I'm just a CK player now. Says the guy that, hey, let's go. Shit. Okay. What do we take here? If we take this, then all these things go, right? Like we just get wrecked. We take this to this. That doesn't work. Then he gets this. He gets that, or he gets that. Is there any way to make the 6 5 11 work? It's actually, you know what? It's actually pretty good because we get 2 sources of ore. Can we ever make this work? Or even this up? But then he takes that and he gets super greedy. 6 5 12. But then he takes that. And then he can just take this to this, which we get wrecked. I like the 6 5 11 and 4 Cities Longest Road. I think that is the play, actually. I agree. I mean, the plow's also there too, which is actually pretty good. But I want good relations with Michael. I want him to be my friend. I agree. I think the Woodport's going to be our flexi angle. And it's not like there's already a ton of sheep here. I do think this gives a decent amount to the board, though. Not plow. Had to punish Michael there. No. Well, the problem is if you take the 6 5 12 there, Sen, you leave the 5 4 11, which I just think is pretty solid. My man. And plus, you know, I think there's good synergy. Michael has a lot of incentive to help me out. But I think this is great for everybody. Maybe not so good for Ash, though. You're going to Masters, right? Yes, sir. See, this is the challenge with the 8-5-10 is if we lock the ore, it's like it ain't good. I know I'm memeing. We take care of the students here. Welcome everyone. Glad to have you here. Catan is great, man. I've had so much fun. I've learned so much. Catan is like, it's a very interesting game from the standpoint, like there's so much about life in the game, from like the social aspect to negotiations, tons of different styles and personalities, perspectives. Also the different arenas, like playing in different arenas has different vibes and feelings. Like playing ranked style games, which most of you guys are used to, that's cool and all, but it really is a different thing than playing over the board, which is fun. I lost my qualifier. You did the one up in Texas, right? I saw, man. I saw. YXL's really milking this, man. I think. Yeah. And now it's kind of a weird situation where he's got to take 6-11. I think he just points down. He kind of makes claim to 11-4. Because what you don't want to do is you don't want to like point right and then give 6-3-11 to 11-4 to black, which I just feel like gives him a lot more flexibility with the 3-1 versus like force black to just focus on wheat port. And I think his game's a lot more difficult. Yeah, I mean, maybe there's a deal here, but 6-3-11 left is pretty solid. Now, I want it to be known who has the good trade ability here. If you look at the starting hands, who has all the trade power this game? Yeah, I lost the poetry in one game and had winning rolls for 5 orbits and one. It's brutal, man. And that's the thing too. Catan, you could be playing the highest level Catan, and you could be technically the best player playing perfectly and still lose. Sometimes it's brutal like that. That's cool, man. Yeah, there's a lot of good players out there that deserve it. So the biggest thing for me is it's cool to see all these players that have been in the scene for a long time crafting, growing, and they're like having success. Like we had last weekend, we had 4 players from the Discord scene that qualified for nationals. Like there's something in the water. We're doing it right. Blue took my suggestion. I like this. This is terrible. Abort mission. You just 6-3-11 left. Like, what else are your options here? Sheepport? Oh, Sheepport is a vibe. Sheepport or 6-3-11. Oh my God. All right. Oh my God. We have a new mission, boys and girls. I'm getting hit here, aren't I? I know I'm getting hit. I know it. I feel it deep down in my bones. I'm getting hit here. Though Michael's the one with the wood in this situation. All right, so this is a situation where YXL has to see his. Yeah, I knew it, bro. What did you need from me, man? Here we go. I'm not gonna say anything. Go get the rare resource. Go get the wood. Maybe he wants the ore, I guess. Let the 6 just roll. Okay. We can do this all day. Thank you, Black. Thank you, Black. Thank you, Black. Yep. Man, I wanted a Monopoly there. I'm just going to stop the wood. I'm not going to give him any shot here. See, now this is the problem. Now, Blue's building roads. When he needs to go get a port, he needs to find good relations. He needs to stop Black from being the dev guy. And we're all going to kill each other. Bruh. Like, you aren't winning on roads here, YXL. It's not happening, brother. Like you are the hope for devs, man. I don't want to be hitting him, but I think I have to. Maybe I could hit the 8 there, but I wanted to send a message. I'm feeling it. I mean, I guess 6-3-11's nice, but then what, right? Yeah, I think this sheep port is going to slap us really hard. Please trade with me. Please, like... What? Oh my god, dude. Why? 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 Why would he do it? Oh, I'm shocked. We need a 7 here. So Michael is orange here. That's shocking. Yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna have to take my port here. That's shocking. He gave that to him. Like, I think that's just losing for us. Black is cooking, yeah. All right. We got a zone in here. I think if we can work with the board, we can do well. Oh, man. We are going to get smoked. Though we're going to do okay. I think if we get the 8-4-10 city down. We also got a lot of ore here, which is good. Maybe we can do like ore wood for wheat. I can do that. Which is pretty solid. He's not trading with me at all. Wow. Interesting. So we need to get the city down. Do we have rolls for it? Maybe if we trade black? Well, the plus side of this is we shouldn't be getting blocked. I think we do this, which gives us some rolls. Unfortunately, I think blues, no one's going to be buying devs here. All right. We got a zone in here. What's up? We got over 200 viewers. Welcome to the stream. Okay, he's not trading me. Still. Probably should have poured for an ore there in hindsight. What is good? Welcome. We've got kind of what we need here is we need this game to go the distance. YXL, are you kidding me? He's got the strongest. He's got the absolute strongest setup here. Yeah, we're gonna get cooked. Love watching your content to relax, but also learn the game. Thanks for everything. I appreciate that, Daniel. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoy it. All right, we should get a city here. Okay, I can do a 1-for-1 here. I was hoping the robber would move off the 3. 7 nightmare. 7 would be brutal. Though, would we have it? No, we'd be a card short. I kind of like the I gotta try to optimize my hand here. Every card's gonna matter. It's going for road now. Well, there's that. Okay, so we're gonna. Okay. Hey, all right. We need a blast cities here. We're probably gonna see a knight on the 5. Holy smokes. Please don't mono me. So if he's counting, that's 4 ore. It's a good amount of ore. Another city, 6, 5, 11, really good. Wow, we actually have pacing on knights. I just realized that. Is it worth potentially popping a dilly here? Wow. What do you need? Can we double pop? We can also drop. Bro, I'm on 2 resources. You are on 2 resources, but you are doing well for that matter. I think we're going to just keep balling out here. I like the balling play. Let's ball. Thank you, Michael. When is your return to D1, Drew? The scene is great right now. I don't know, man. I'm not excited about D1. I see some of these games sometimes, and I'm just not feeling it, to be honest with you, dude. You're saying I think I take the knight? You know, the knight's an interesting play, but I think my production is going to be so good here that I can afford to do this. Interesting. Like, I think it's going to give me a lot of options. Why didn't he go to the 5-2? I don't mind the knight, though. Interesting. Seems like you switching to devs. I'm not switching to devs. I want my production. I want my port flexibility. I do think Ash is in a strong position. It's not an easy win. Don't say that. It's never an easy win when you have to play these games, because now I'm kind of forced to, I guess, road settle. I don't have any VPs. So I could road settle potentially for 6, but even then. Okay. I guess I'll just pop here and pray. Knight's fine. There we go, Michael. And now I'm totally getting hit by Ash here. I have to preserve my hand here. I actually think if I might hit the 5 sheep if he hits me here, because I think the 5 is just a monster roll for him. And I don't mind the 8 being open, especially if we get like a monopoly. Yeah, he's going to hit me for sure. We need to avoid a roll. He's got the ore. He's got wheat. So a lot of good steals here. Okay. We're going to definitely hit the 8 here. I don't know what YXL, I don't know what he's playing for in this situation. Let's do this. Brick's not even good for me. I mean, I guess I could do something like this and this. What's our game plan? Game plan is to buy devs and see what we get. To be honest with you. I think this is a city. Yeah. And I think he's got a wheat here. Brick's not great. That's great. So is this ever... Imagine, man, if we could army this game, that's kind of crazy. No, it was never meant to be. It was never meant to be. VP is fantastic, though. We got to pray he doesn't have a knight, but he's got to have a knight here. It's the ultimate card for him. Now he can block the 5. When else? Yeah, I think my situation is I want to get my production up. And then I just want to pop and see what I get. If I start pulling VPs, I can go to build a 10. If I get a road builder, maybe I might focus on build a 10 longest road. Obviously, getting knights is good for army. Take the brick. We need him not to... I guess just don't steal the ore. Wood's fine. Yeah. I do think he's going to just kill us, though. I mean, this port is just too strong. Like, I guess maybe if I can road settle VP longest road really quickly, but this is going to be a nightmare. You can still take road, but even then I go to 8. I need like another VP or something. I need another easy point because I can road settle maybe VP again. That's 8. But then by that time, I'm sure Michael's going to shoot across the board. So maybe there's a situation if we get like 6-10, we just go for the connect. And then like it's not that attractive for Michael. I guess he can cut down the middle of the board. Yeah, I agree. I think black can certainly double play. Do we just go for a connect here? Three down devs. I mean, I guess I can port. Otherwise, guess I just pop. Trying to get this 3-1 here. all right. I think in light of this, I'm gonna go for a different play. I'm gonna try to go for road, I think. Do I? Fuck it. I think I have to. I think I have to try to go for the road play. Michael, if you're smart, you steal from Ash here. Another mono's insane. So like what? Road. That's 8. Settle city. Imagine he doesn't have a knight, by the way. He must. Yeah, this is so bad. We need 6s. Oh. What's up, Yusuf? What? Why? Oh, dude. He's killing us. Unless Michael can get road, but he's not even close. So I think the play here is maybe if we can roll a 6, we can road. That's 8. Yeah, we still have so much work to do, though. So bad. Imagine just pulls 4 VPs. That'd be insane. You need just 7 devs for a 3% chance. I know. I'm pulling monos like a boss. Wow. Okay. I think we take road here. The question is, do we take road to the middle? No, I think we just secure the settle spot on the 9. Like 2 VPs, RB wins. You got. Um, I think I have to do this. Michael, no, bro. Dude. Oh my God, you're killing me. We're killing each other. Like, how do we win this? I don't see it. Hey, Drew, never caught the stream before. Really appreciate all the content you put out. There's a time where 8 hours a day you would be on stream talking Catan. That's awesome, man. I appreciate that so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. We needed to lock that down. We had to lock that down. We just couldn't do it. Imagine if, okay, you know what? 411, take the sheep. Double pop could win. I'm just saying, it could be the way. Scam bio student. Like, damn, yeah. We need a 411 here. Oh my God. You got to be shitting me. Well, at least so we can take the sheep. Maybe we can do something with that. Okay. I mean, we at least see a situation where we get double pop here. Imagine we win on double pop. They're going to be so upset. So we need a 5. A 5 would be killer here. Bro, if you're hitting me here, dude, I'm non-binding this so bad. I'm non-binding this so bad. Yeah, God. Like, sorry. I'm not getting extorted here. I'm just letting him know. All right, but hey, it does. Okay. A lot of sheep is gone. But there's 2 sheep left. I mean, what do you want me to do? Like, I get it. But I think it's the right play if you're going to block somebody. Okay. Can we take the wheat here? Do we have to take the wheat here? I think we do. Stops any. I mean, road builder just wins, right? Is it the win? I don't think so. Oh, is it so close? 8. It's just so close. I mean, we do have city pop, right? Let me think here. Do we just go for the city pop play? That didn't work. Well, it was worth the try. I'm not always ahead. Now go give road to Michael. Go give road to Michael. You get Michael. I think that was pretty decent. I think we had to look at taking the wheat off the board, though we lose a wheat in the process. I mean, settling on the 9 is not bad. You know, if we didn't trade the brick, I think we win the game, right? I think we have settle city. We do. Man, that's brutal. Oh my god, dude. There you go. Wow. Okay. 10 would be amazing here. So what does Michael have an ore? But the ore doesn't do anything. We need a double pop situation. Also, I think we can easily get road here, especially if, like, for instance, we build this way. We essentially cap Michael's road. Yeah, no, well, it's a lot less likely that black can win the road builder, though, here. He's looking for a steal. I think he's got 2 VPs. Like, he's just on 9. Which is also, like, strange why black thought... I don't know. I think it was a good block for blue to hit black here. Yeah, it's smart. Okay, so he's got, like... I don't know what he's got. He's got all wheat? Mostly? Okay, good. I think we have to hit the 5 here. We get a brick. That's interesting. All interesting. Can't do shit. We really can't do shit, huh? Thinking about just porting. We can also just pass, right? The pass is kind of funny. Just try to set up a monster play. But I guess if he has a mono, we're kind of in a world of pain. Okay. Jesus Christ. All right. Oh my God. All right. That's crazy. So he's on 8. This is crazy. The second mono is insane. So now what we need to do is we need to get our road this way. So 3 roads gets us there. So like 6, 8, 6, 3 also. Oh, damn. There's no way. Dude, don't even ask me about it. Don't even ask me. I need to lock this road though. Like it's not as clear as you guys think. Like, is there any way? No, man. The or you owe me. I'm non-binding all these situations here. I'm sorry, man. Oh. Imagine if a 5 rolls and we just buy all the devs. It's actually pretty funny. I'm about streaming embargo. The deck is pretty hot. I mean, I think he's got 1 or 2. We have 1. We need a roll. Oh my God. Damn it. I don't want any of this stuff. Do I have to port here? Are there any sheep? Ash got 4 sheep. He bought a dilly. What if we... Bro, there's nothing we can do. We need a port. This is the saddest thing ever. I mean, if we pull a VP, then we can take road for the win. I think we're just going to port the ore. This also negates the mono potentially. No, that's not good. Pop away. Mono the sheep. I think we need to be patient. I think there's just too many plays that we can have. He doesn't have wood, does he? No, I have the mono. This is true. But I think like Ash potentially could he fight Road, connect to 6? Okay, let's do this. I think if he can pop here, it's pretty good. Oh my god. All right, guys, we're back in the saddle here. Like 6-8, and then I think we win again. It's so wild. The question is, do we ever actively play the knight? I think you buy a deck out. Oh, we have the wood port. Let's keep that in mind. We need it. Like this settle would be great, or the port would be great. So if we roll an 8, road settle, maybe we might have a road settle 3-1, take longest play. Because what's the loop? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We don't need that many roads, do we? Oh, god damn it. That's brutal. That's brutal. I think we'll keep this here. Bro, if you're not hitting the 5, we're losing. We're losing YXL if you're hitting the 5. We have to empty his hand. Bro, this guy right here is a goddamn menace. Oh my god. Ugh. So what do we hit here? Is it the 5? It probably has to be the 5. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Hey, wheat's interesting. We're going to set up something here. I don't know. I think we need some contingencies here, right? Dude, I don't know what's going on with YXL, man. I don't get it. I mean, he's definitely got 3 VPs here. It might just be Michael. Yeah, I think Michael's a pretty good hit here. Okay. It's a big block. 8 would be great. 5 and 8. Oh, shit. That's a monster block. I might have to take the sheep here. Which is a ton of sheep. Which kind of sucks. I need a roll. I need like a 5. Okay. I have to rip the sheep, unfortunately. Is this game? Okay. We're going to settle. Do we settle? Can we take road? What can we do here? Okay, there's that. All right. We have plays now. Now we need to find a way to connect. Okay. So we have 1 road, so 8-6 wins. So we just have to pray. Is this worth it for us? Sheep port. I feel like if I ask for the break, it's going to be too obvious. If he rolls a 3. Okay. GG blue. Okay, we don't have winning rolls here. Well, I guess we do. Oh my god. We need an 8. But oh my god. GG? Oh my god. We have so much potential here. Isn't a 5 just a win? 5, 8, 6. 5, 8, 6. 4. 5, 8, 6, 4, 11. Everything wins. Does he can't take road. He would need a lot of roads here. Everything wins. God damn it, man. God damn it. God damn it. All right. That's brutal. That's brutal. Oh, that sucks. What do we do here? Do we stop the 3s? I think the 3 just wins. But not much I can do about that, right? If it just wins, it wins. There's also potentially the 5 here. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Okay, that's game. GG. Wow. Yop wins for him. It's so close. Everything's just so close. GG. It's crazy. I don't think he has it. I just don't think he has it. He's got what, 6 sheep? He can pop. But I think there's 2, 2. I think it's 2, 2, and 1. And I think the rest are knights. Which means that the only winning roll here. Okay, so we have it. Yeah, unless we 7. Okay. He's got to pop. Good luck. Good luck. Oh man, I'm bugging. I'm bugging. Okay, let's see here. I don't know if blue actually has a win. Whoa. He needs a roll for sure. Is that GG? He needs a road settle. He's so close. That's so weird. Why didn't he just drop a road here? Not GG. I mean, if he doesn't have it, we win. Stop rage baiting. He doesn't have it. I hope YXL wins. Wow. Get out of here. Oh, of course I'd have to. Jesus. Jeez Louise. Oh my god. That's wild. I mean, the way I threw that out, I think they should know I have the win. That's insane. I don't want to play anymore, man. These games are stressing me out. GG. Easy one? It wasn't easy at all. Oh my goodness. What a game. Really well played. I wish next time I was in VC for these games because I think we could. 3 was insane if you got it in the end. Sure, it was winning. Beard is looking immaculate. Thank you so much. I have a thing just because like it's so easy just to like do the beard rub. Probably overdo it, but it's just habit. Was this a viewer game? So this was for the TSI. Yeah, okay. I got a double mono. I pulled the VP. It's pretty insane, to be fair. 7 knights is crazy. Yeah, super unlucky. Super unlucky for sure. Thought you had it for sure. Yeah, I mean, I think when you look at the advantage that Black has in this position, I really like his ability to buy devs. Wild, wild, and we got hit. We definitely produced like a god, and we lost a lot of cards. We had 14 to block, 10 to robs. We lost 15. That 7 was murking me. Like we did well on production tonight, but the 7 was really painful. Does that mean you're getting old? The simple game stress getting to you? No, no. It's all in good fun, man. It's all in good fun. And these are great players. I can't play another. I think I'm good. You guys can, but checking out. So some things to note here. I like the 8-4-10. I think the outs are really good. 6-5-11. I think we have options. It's interesting. I guess YXL did really well. Like he pulled the 2 VPs. He got really close. Maybe, yeah, I guess maybe he could have gone for devs, but he went for a little bit more of a build to 10. But to be fair, when the 6-3-11 is open and he can get that, I guess it's not a bad situation for him. But it's tricky. It's tricky. I mean, whoever pulls the mono in the end wins the game. I think that's the way to put it. Like 1 mono, sure, but 2 monos, you should win the game most cases. GG, Michael. I think you obviously did well to get to 9 here. I don't know. I guess the cut's not too bad, but at a certain point, you kind of got stuck here. Versus, I gave you the 2 brick, which you should just gone to 5-2. Like if you go to 5-2, I think the game's a little bit more balanced. Honestly, like then if I become the threat, it's a little bit more clear who to block. Only 10x. Yeah, I know, man. Brutal. But no, it was really well played, and they were being good sports about it for sure. Thank you for the stream. Got to go. No worries. Really appreciate you guys being here. By the way, that's 2 streams, 2 wins on both streams. So 4 games back to back. There you go. With no VC, might you. Everybody was in VC but us in those games. But no, we had a great position. The rolls were insane. Let's look at the dice really quick. 9s. Good thing we were on the 9s. The 5s were great. 8s were really good, but also I think they were quite good for black too. GG, thank you, William. I know sometimes I give the board shit about certain things, but I guess sometimes you never know how the dice are going to go, right? Like when it comes down to like an in-game situation like this, it really is down to the variance of the dice and the devs for sure. Yeah, the mono situation is too good. Have a good one, Socks. Thank you so much. The best players have an edge. Sometimes I think the bigger thing is we just don't make a lot of mistakes. Like we certainly make mistakes. Don't get me wrong. We just make less mistakes less often, you know? So I'll hang out for a little bit more and then I'm going to kind of wind it down. Any questions? Anyone want to know anything about the Catan world? Getting some messages here. Appreciate the messages, guys, via Discord. What's going on as far as the channel? So the channel, we have a few things. We will be starting a new season for Colonists, which is great. I want to get some of those games in and start playing that. So you're going to see a whole new wave of games to the channel. We can definitely stream those. That'll be fun. We are already qualified for USA Nationals 2025. We won 2024. Maybe we can win it again. I don't know, but I guess we're going to have to see. But I'm definitely going there to win. I'll be playing in the Masters tournament. And then what's cool is because I'm in the current circuit, there's also the Americas tournament, which I believe is going to be in Brazil next year. So I have a pass to that. This is what I've been told. I could be wrong. But if I don't win USA Nationals, I can play in the Americas, which is the North and South American champions. And if I win that, I get a ticket back to Worlds. That's my goal. The circuit has started over. I got 2 years to figure out how to get back to Worlds because I want to win it. I want to bring it home for the crew, obviously for my own personal accomplishment. But yeah. Do you ever post season nights? You guys have been asking a lot about season nights, or maybe it's just a few of you that are very consistent about it. I know how to play it. It's a time thing. It's like I'd rather play base. I want to keep getting better at the game. I want to keep upping my skill and understanding of it. I just don't want to spend too much time on season nights. I know how to play it. I'm a pretty good player. Definitely not the best. But come to Brazil. I'll see, man. We might make a little trip out of it, which would be a lot of fun. How do you convince bad players to not hit you? I can't, man. They just hit me anyways. Hey, Wit. Good to see you, man. Have you seen the 6th edition? So I have the 6th edition. Yes, I own it. So that was something that I got from the World Championship because I made semis, which was fun. How do you have immaculate Riz? Bro, no comment. This is hit me in the DMs. Slide into my DMs and I'll give you all the secrets. But yeah. 6th edition is great. I've got my quirks with it, but I will say the American or North American 6th edition is better than the European for sure. For sure. To be honest, I actually enjoyed watching US Nationals more than Worlds. Way less collaborative deal making in Worlds. Yeah, I have opinions about that. Not like anything too serious or just there's obviously differences, and Worlds was a very interesting experience from like a cultural difference of playing Catan for sure. But I wasn't too thrilled about the production at Worlds. I thought it felt rushed. I felt like they could have done a semis as well. Catan has a lot to learn when it comes to producing content for sure. How far away from skill ceiling of base Catan do you think you are? Are most of the skill gains in Catan in the social game? Yeah, I think so. I mean, here's the thing. Like, here's the way you think about really like great players, and this is why like I enjoy speed Catan because for most part we're intuitive players. Like when we see a position, we see a hand. 95% of the time, or 19 out of 20 times, we know the move. We can make the move instantaneously. That other 5%, that 1 out of 20 times, we'll probably make we'll make a suboptimal, not a bad move, not a blunder, but like a suboptimal move. But if you're doing that 2 or 3 or 4 times over a game, you do lose a little something, right? And this is where like the ability to slow down, find critical spots, which is like what really good players can do. But it's really about finding that 5%, like that 95%. We're going to like dominate it. But we got to like find those little spots where we just need to be a little bit more critical and look for like that situation last game where I monoed and I dropped the road. It's like, why did I drop the road? I could have just been a little bit more patient, got my points down, and I could have seen I actually had a potential winning play. So, yeah, we do make mistakes on the board, but I think the social game is like where the biggest difference is at, especially in person or if you're playing in the leagues. The social game is like almost everything. I mean, it's really like how the top players can win massive amounts of sets. What would you need to happen to bring Danny back champs for a season? Oh man, I don't know. I'm not crazy about the games and champs right now. I mean, it's cool that it's still thriving and new players are coming in. Maybe I've just kind of done my thing there and I've wanted to move on. But I'm not enjoying the meta that I'm seeing there. I think like the whole thing of constantly asking for non-blocks and non-steals and insurance every turn. I think some of the games are like almost a little trolly. It's maybe I'm getting old, but it's not the Catan that I grew up with, so to speak. Will, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Oh, let me double check something. Let me double check something. I think that's somebody. Is that who I think it is? Hold on, squad. Buddy. Go to channel. I know a Will Gorin. I'm assuming that's who it is, but I could be wrong. Hey, what's up, dude? That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. I was like, man, there can't be too many Will Gorins out there. Yeah, hope you're doing well, dude. Is there a new road to rank #1? Yeah, so I'm going to definitely be pushing the leaderboard for next season, Tito. I'm looking forward to that. Overall, I'm really excited. I think Worlds kind of gave me a new, fresh perspective, and that's about it, really. Will, I'll have to shoot you a message, man. We'll catch up. A lot has happened in the last X amount of time. Yes, I did see Sam get #1, which is great. He's a great player. Nice beard. Thanks, man. What's your advice for first person qualifier in LA? Yeah, so the best thing I can tell you guys if you're playing in person is really it's a social aspect, right? Like show up, try to be social with as many people as you can, try to gather some intelligence. Like part of it is getting information about the player, maybe a little bit about the background, but also it's nice to set just a social basis, building some kind of rapport with players. I do find that will start your games off in just a better light, where maybe people will trust you a little bit more. They'll be a little bit more talkative with you because you set that basis early. Versus some players are like, they're too cool to talk to people. They just want to rely on their technical skills. But again, it's a social experience, and I think you kind of have to respect that when you're playing in person. And also tone down the table talk. All these crazy deals, don't do that in person. It's going to come off in the wrong way and rub a lot of people negatively, I think. Yeah, gotta fill me in. Cool, man. I'll shoot you a text after this, so we'll definitely catch up. But all right, guys. I think we actually had a record tonight. I think we had over 250 something people on the stream, which is pretty cool. So thank you so much for all the support. Hopefully you enjoyed the games. We're going to be doing another live this weekend. The tournament play, rank #1, lots of good stuff going on. If you guys want, I'm just going to post this real quick for the Danny Crew server. So if you want to jump in, we've got some new things that are happening. We have the TSI. But more importantly, when I go live, I like to usually update people there. So I'm going to post the link here. That is not the link, Discord. So feel free, hop in. I'd love to have you join the community. And that's about it. So cool. All right, guys, have a wonderful rest of your week. I'm going to a Lightning game. I'm going to watch some hockey tomorrow. Tito, much love. Appreciate you guys. And stay great. Just know I always appreciate you. All right, you guys get out of here. Go kick some ass. Peace.